let's go ahead and read this because this lobby's about to close. So, um, when I was a child, I used to see very strange things. I could really see supernatural beings. I could see them until I was 10 years old, but now much less. When I was 10 or 9 years old, we were supposed to go on a trip with my family using the road by car. We were on the middle of the road, and I remember that there was little
Best
traffic.
viewers on Foon Store.
That scared the fuck out of me. At the moment, a man opened the car door and shouted at my father, saying that my car brakes were cut off and my car started without a passenger. My father followed the car and couldn't believe how carefully the car drove by itself. And whenever it turned around, the car was really went around, and it was as if the car was really sitting behind the wheel of the car, or a driver. The car was sitting on the car wheel of the car. He did have a thing saying that he used Google Translate because he speaks a different language. So I'm gonna say this: the car went around, and it was like as if someone was really sitting behind the wheel of the car, for so I can, you know. At one point, I saw a girl looking at me from behind the window, and for the longest time, I thought that the car had been stolen. After a while, the car stopped by itself, and when it stopped, I swear I saw a man who passed through the car door that looked like a ghost. And he came right next to the car, and the owner of the car also got out and went to his car and paid no attention to the man next to him. He was standing still. And even through the car, alright, another thing, though the car was stopped, that the little girl was still looking from the window. And when I still explain this to the others, no one doesn't believe me. Honestly, I know that they probably don't believe this guy, but honestly, knowing the world, there's probably something out there that's like a ghost or something. Ghosts and ghouls, maybe. Uh, who knows? So, who knows if you was just seeing and you have hallucinations, or you saw a real thing. I think you saw a real thing because, you know, I believe in this stuff because I go to haunted places all the time and I get answers from things. Anyways, that was a good story, man. I'm sorry that you speak a different language besides English, and I'm not sorry about it. I'm sorry that you can't understand like the words and stuff, and you said you use Google Translate. Thank you, man. Thank you for the story. Reddit, good old Reddit, always has wonky stories.